Okay, we're looking at a live radar. Some of these thunderstorms in the northern half of PA going into New York, some strong winds, hail mixed in with it, and um, possibly a tornado is not completely out of the question, but they're severe storms. The last thing here. Let's see if I can stop this. See, I guess I can. That's not the end of it. But anyway, their thunderstorms are moving, and they're going to go into Wilkes-Barre, Scranton area. They're going to be north of 80 right here. There could be some southern storms here. That you can see this little line of rain here can cross into Dover and southern Jersey. But there's the lack of storms here. There could be a one that'll break out along the line, but right now I'd say that it's it's less of a possibility south of 80. And so, unless you're down here again south of Pennsylvania, and then you got a chance. But this isn't even severe. You don't see much here. You just see that there. The bigger chance for when thunderstorms crossing the state is really on Wednesday, and we'll talk about that in a second. Okay, starting, I think, on Thursday, we're going to be doing this completely different. We're going to be doing live. Um, and on camera, and we're going to go to different locations and do the weather live. And every week, one place. And if you want it to be in your backyard or at your business or whatever, get a little thing out of it. I think it'll be better as we get into the fall and into the winter because we get a lot of following there. We got about on the two websites and everything all together. We got about 60 to 70,000 people that follow the weather. So if you want to get a little advertising going for yourself, I can do that. All right, so just keep that in mind. And we'll talk about that when I go live. Again, that might be Thursday. If everything works out, it'll be on Thursday. Okay, let's talk about these storms. Okay, so you can pretty much tell where there's some rain and storms going on, like here, down here. This is where the heavier stuff is going on back here. But elsewise, these gray areas here, dark brown, whatever you want to call it, 90s. I heard on KYW down in Philadelphia that they said at the airport it was 100 degrees. I can't verify that. And they also said that the latest snow that they've ever had, and they called hail snow. Um, I'm not trying to argue with anybody, especially the National Weather Service, but no, it's not snow. It's hail. Hail and snow are not the same thing. Snow would come down and stick. Hail is just frozen water droplets. So I'm sorry, I just don't go along with their call. And they said it was a trace. They called it a trace, but I just don't go along with that. Okay, so here's your where you got right now, and you can see it moving across. This takes you to around 10 o'clock tonight. You can see cooling in a lot of areas, and it doesn't go down too far in the southeast. Around 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, they're warming up already into the 80s. Elsewhere, it's upper 60s to low 70s. So really not all that bad. But then tomorrow, the heat comes back. This is around 2 in the afternoon, and you can see um, temperatures in 2 are already in the upper 90s in a lot of areas, and we're not done yet. Um, this is around 4 in the afternoon, and you can see definitely, again, a line right here. Temperatures here, upper 90s, there could be 100 thrown in there. We're looking for precipitation. There's your line. Tomorrow, it'll come across. So where it comes down, yeah, sure, it cools the temperature, but this line is quite strong. Again, northern PA, southern New York. You kind of look like the bullseye right now. And then as this comes down, it kind of breaks up a little bit to the south. This takes you to around 8 o'clock in the evening, right there. And you can see, again, right in, if this is a simulated radar, but it's showing it stays together as it crosses Pennsylvania. And then this takes you to around 10 o'clock at night. Here's 11. Here comes midnight right here. And you can see it's moving off at midnight, and it doesn't want to listen to me. And then Wednesday, okay, we're going to go quickly here. Now, Wednesday in the morning, we start off with some showers to the west. And then as the day goes on, you'll see these things fire up. And when they fire up, they could cause havoc in southeast PA, Jersey, Delaware, even some stray ones up here in northeastern PA. And this again would be around 6 o'clock at night, and you can see them move off. And then there's a rain along the front. There's some rain here, little pulse of rain that comes up overnight, Wednesday into Thursday. And you can see it doesn't really go away. It kind of just sits there. So that'll cool the temperatures down here as you get into the early morning hours on Thursday. I mean, here you go. Temperatures now down in the low 70s, where it's been in the 80s at night. So things cool off on Thursday. We back this up to Wednesday, and you can see it's we got to get. You can see how the front is pushing south, but again, it's still mid to upper 90s. In southeastern PA before the front and the rain comes through and knocks it all out, going overnight. So that's where that sits there. Okay, so I'll do weather again tomorrow. We'll keep an eye on these thunderstorms tomorrow, and probably Wednesday in the evening. I got stuff to do during the day, but on Thursday. I'm going to start going live. It'll record, but I'll record it live and at different places to show off different areas. And if you're anywhere and you want me to show up and videotape the weather from your place like that, the opening, and give you a little PR, just let me know, and I'll give you a way to contact me, or just leave on Facebook. Just leave me a message. Okay, take it easy, and everybody be safe.